get another cup of coffee, please?
Yes, thank you.
You're not, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people to be down, a lot of unemployment around here, a lot of people signing on to go. They think just because they give them a couple of quid, they're going to be happy. But they're depressed, you know what I mean? No, they just don't have any, you know, they're
Call. Nobody fucking listens. Nobody ever fucking listens. Told you to go wrong. Told you all the fucking time it's gonna go wrong. And nobody fucking listens. And you're gonna have to fucking live with it. Live with the fucking consequences.
Greg! You are here now. You have a choice. Either you come out unarmed, walking backwards with your hands above your head, or we come in.
What are you gonna do now?
Do you understand?
Because I'm coming in. Get out!
Sorry?
You're living in Amsterdam now, did you say, yeah?
No, The Hague.
Same thing, really, isn't it?
I'm actually all right. You can just let me out here. I'll walk the rest of the way.
Are you sure? No, we
Yeah.
can take you out of the way.
No, you're grand.
Oh, we're not chatting. This is it.
Nice talking.
Oh, that'll do, lovely.
Keep the change.
Pretty generous of you, huh?
Ashes has no dominion. Confirm us in our hope that he will be created anew on the day when you will rise him up in glory to live with you and all the saints forever and ever. Amen.
Sorry, my friend. You know what they did to him after the war? They put him in the nick when he came back to Ireland. Called him a deserter, too. Not a word of thanks, nothing. But your father was a true hero, Simon. And I, for one, am proud to serve with him.
Cheers, Ivan. They broke the mold after him. Young people these days, huh?
I just tell myself at least he's with man, How are you? How are things going in The Hague?
Fine. Busy, you know. Got a lot of cases on. Europol's pretty demanding.
You know, Dad was very proud of you.
You fucking start.
Simon, I don't know what it is with you two. I know you never talk much.
Talk. Barely fucking noticed me. Let alone talk.
You're wrong, Simon. He loved you very much. I know he didn't show it that often, but he did.
Fox? Yes, sir, yeah. No, that's not a problem. I'll be there, yeah.
Did you ever talk to a professional? After what happened to you when you were still on the force?
I've got to go. Kiss the kids for me, okay?
Why don't you stay? Just catch your breath. Let somebody else take over your work.
Sorry, Marge, I can't.
Does anyone run into the cabin? You could go up there if there's nobody up there. Just get away from things. Get some peace and quiet.
You're right. Maybe I will.
exciting. He's for me. Ja. Ja. Lekker. Ja, maar ik... Ja, goed, zo doen. Sorry. Wie ben jij?
Simon Fox, Europol Serious Organized Crime. I'm here to check on the deceased's administration. We think he may have been involved in international fraud.
Right. Mark de Koster, Dutch Regional Homicide Squad.
You identified this man yet?
Yes, Peter van Doorn lived here most of his life. It seems he fell down the stairs. I can't say for sure. I'm still waiting on the tech team.
You think he was pushed? Well, either way, I've got to check on Mr. Van Doorn's administration. Any idea where he kept it?
The stairs, first third to your right.
Can I get some of that coffee?
Sure. Help yourself. They took away the body.
I'm sorry.
The body? They won't be sending a tech team. No indication of foul play, they say.
I'm guessing you think otherwise.
Are you familiar with Operation Gladio?
Underground resistance network, mostly Cold War stuff. The Russians are coming.
I'm a bit of a history buff. I do research, historical research. Very interesting stuff, this Gladio, you see. Listen, after World War II, here in Holland, in Belgium, Italy, etc., Gladio kept secret stashes of unregistered arms ready to supply the resistance in case the Russians came, like you said. After some kids found a stash in the early 80s, our prime minister at the time got rid of all the stashes. The wall was about to come down. Things were about to change. Only they didn't.
They didn't.
Not as far as Gladio goes. I believe those stashes still exist. I believe someone found them and is going to use them. I think one of those stashes was right here.
This could have been anything.
Sure. I found something. I didn't pick it up because I was waiting for the tech team.
Lots of people got stuff like this. I used to collect rounds when I was a kid. So what you gonna do now?
Add it to my collection, I guess. You know Simon? In Belgium, the murderous Nijvel gang used Gladio. In Italy, Gladio used the Red Brigade for false flag operations. Everybody thought it was these Italian communists behind the attacks. It was great for the pro-Americans, but it wasn't much fun being an Italian commie after that. And now it's election time. So basically, Anton the Porter, with his no-nonsense law, killing what's left of our privacy, or Ben Somers, the poor sod, will win. The difference? The difference is whether you want to live in a police state or not. All they need is fear. Russians, Middle East extremists, anarchists, doesn't matter. All they need is fear. Soldier's history, I guess. Hmm?
Well, anyway, here's my card. If you find any more documents you think I should take a look at, give me a call. Nice talking to you.
Thanks for the coffee.
Hi, Eleanor, isn't it? Do you have any more of those tablets for stomachache?
Ah, I know what you mean. I think I have some of those.
Thank you.
Eat too fast?
Too much coffee, I'm afraid.
Simon, I tried to call you. You didn't answer. They're going to make the move across the channel. Big ass car.
I got a report to Darno. Only be a minute.
Oui. D'accord, merci. Au revoir. My sincere condolences, Simon. You should have told me your father passed away. It's completely normal to take a leave of absence, huh? And we have very good benefits for that here at Europol.
Fine.
Okay, well, my offer still stands. I've been reading through your reports on the House of Deceased. I will make sure the EC3 task force can close the case. So Mr. Van Doorn died of natural causes, eh?
I haven't finished the report yet. I met this detective, Mark DeCoster. He had his doubts. Couldn't pin down anything solid, though.
Right. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I heard you teamed up with Thijs van Houten on the car smuggling.
Yeah, he's a nice young man.
Yes, he is. You look tired. Do you sleep well?
It's nothing. I'll be fine.
Right. That'll be all. And think about that leave of absence.
Thank you, sir. Interesting collection you have, sir. Strong leaders.
Well, I've yet to meet a people that yearn for a weak leader.
You must have had a busy couple of days flying back and forth to Dublin.
Unit 1 in position. Unit 2, standby. There's 6 flights a day. It's like taking the bus.
I don't mean to pry or anything, but it's, you know, it's kind of a big thing, losing a parent and all.
Yeah.
You could have told me, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I probably should have said something.
Unit 2, pick this up. Hello, Marco. We already passed customs, so we took out product. Now we can make exchange faster, yes? No problem, mate.
Does this mean what I think it means?
It means that they're car smugglers with a small personal stash for use.
No, it means we are legally bound to let UK police take them in before they enter Holland. If we let them cross the border, we're technically accessory to drug trafficking.
I know the fucking law, Thijs. I'm not gonna let this slip.
All right.
6 months of work down the drain because these bastards decide to take a bag of fucking weed on board. No.
You don't know if it's weed. Could be brown, coke, pills.
I'm willing to take my chances. Unit 1, copy that.
Unit 1, we're on.
Unit 1, copy that. Move in.
All right. There you go. You go.
Bingo.
Well,
we knew.
there's nothing unclear about the rules of engagement in these situations. Now, I know you're relatively new to Europol, but Mr. Van Houten here isn't. I respect the bond between two officers on a mission. But if there's any kind of pressure on you, Mr. Van Houten, to disobey the rules, I would like to hear so now.
I can assure you that's not the case, ma'am.
Then I shall request that both of you receive an official reprimand to go into your personal files if Director Dano wishes to add any punishment.
This is bullshit. You've made your point. There's no need to go reprimanding anybody. I was wrong, okay?
Please lower your voice, Mr. Fox.
I don't like mistakes in my cases, Miss Brand. That's why Theiss and I sifted through hundreds of hours of conversations and as many digital files. There was no indication of any drug involvement whatsoever. Only minutes before the boat left, we picked up one single reference. One!
You should have acted on that reference, Mr. Fox.
Matilda Brand, Crown fucking prosecutor. Everything she does is by the book. I know the type. They shouldn't let artistic twats like that run fucking anything.
All right, well, I agree. But you don't seem okay to me. You're rushed, you're tense. Look, I know about what happened when you were with the police in Ireland, and maybe it's time you start looking into getting some sort of...
You know shit, Theiss. You know shit. Up until today, you had a perfect fucking record. You probably had a perfect fucking childhood, and I bet you got a perfect fucking wife, but you know shit.
I really suggest you take some time off. And by the way, my wife, she is perfect. And I hate to break it to you like this, but we've decided to try for a baby. Now, that's the kind of stuff partners tell each other, Simon, and then they go for a drink at the fucking pub.
Don't. Theiss, I'm sorry. You're right about me. I got carried away. Congratulations on the family planning. Kid's gonna grow up in a shitty fucking world, but hey.
Seriously?
No, Theiss. Theiss. I'm sorry, genuinely this time. Look, if I promise to take Darno up on this leave thing, starting from tomorrow, can you at least let me take you to the pub and buy you a fucking drink? Please?
All right.
Now we're getting somewhere. Two beers, please.
glad you're taking your leave. You've been kind of on edge.
Yeah. Still have to go through my father's stuff. My sister sent me a couple of boxes. And finish my report on an errand I ran for Darno.
Anything exciting?
Had to check on something for the EC3 financial guys. I met this Dutch detective, Mark de Koster. He gave me this whole lecture about post-war underground arms stashes. He claimed they were going to be used to create chaos. By him.
The porter? Why?
Something about false flag operations, the 70s. I don't know.
Conspiracy theorist. I think they're sad. What kind of life do you have if you were that paranoid? People like that are always on about how much the government knows about you and all. Best part is that it makes it sound like we're all very important. We're all VIPs. Important enough to spy on.
We are important enough to spy on. I'm serious, we are. We're the very oxygen that the powerful breathe. Without us to prey on, there'd be nothing to hold power over.
You think Big Brother is watching us?
Maybe not in the same sense of that DeCoster guy, but world of politics and the world of business, they're like that. That's no big secret. When it comes down to it, we are watched by Big Brother. That's already a fact.
I think our conspiracy theorists already got to you.
Give me your wallet.
I'm sorry?
Give me your wallet. Supermarket bonus card. What you eat and drink, and when you eat and drink, is known to others. Credit card. Everything you buy, known to others. Discount gas card. Where you've been, known to others. Gym membership card. When and where you work out, known to others. Now, you're an agent, so I don't need to tell you already that your emails are read and therefore known to others. All this data is worth millions. Being sold on something very similar to a stock market just so you'll spend your hard-earned cash and live your life the way the powers that be envision.
No. Privacy law forbids trading in personal data. Gathering data is at the very core of our job. If we can't get to the data, people could even die.
No, you're absolutely right. But we only have clearance level 4. Authorized for digital and visual surveillance. You gotta have a position with a lot more responsibility to get clearance higher than that. I mean, bugging people's houses? Tracking license plates? That's powerful stuff. And even then, we can only hope that the one with the highest clearance has some sense of integrity.
If we would have had access to a higher clearance level, we would have known about the drugs in the cars way earlier.
And where does that end? Who gets to know what? Who decides who gets to know what? That's a dangerous game. My father fought against the worst outcome of just such a game.
Your father was a hero, but the world has changed for the better.
You think? Tice, right now, the system is working for you. Just imagine it working against you. Think about it. Same again.
en 4 bewaarde berichten. Eerste nieuwe bericht.
Mr. Fox, this is Angelique de Coster speaking. I have to inform you that my husband died this morning in a traffic accident. I still can't believe it. He told me to ring you if anything happened. I remember I laughed at him. Oh, God. Mark wanted you to have some things. Can you call me back?
To Simon. I trust you will do what you think is best.
Anne-Marie. Hi, it's Simon. Fox, yeah. Thank you. Yes, it has been a long time. Listen, Anne-Marie, my dad left me some stuff. Old photographs. There's one of you. Would it be okay if I stopped by? It's just, you knew my father from before I was even born, so I... Lovely. Could you arrange for an 8mm projector?
Here you go. Let's have another cup, please.
Lovely.
Your father must have filmed that from his safe house. The people that were killed were all friends of Harry's. Resistance fighters. Oh, it's god-awful. You know, every time I see this reporter on television, it reminds me of those days. That man is dangerous, I tell you. With his so-called no-nonsense law, we'll be right back with the Gestapo. I may be old, but I know a bad man when I see one. I've got some pictures. This is Hans and Esther. You saw them in the film. This is your dad, me, and my late husband, Harry. You know, he passed away last summer. I don't know the others in the film. Everything was very secretive, of course, but I do know your father was around long after his plane was shot down. He helped to set up a kind of network. It became quite famous. They called it Gladio, I believe.
Operation Gladio.
Well, I don't know much about it. I do know your father was very much involved.
Dad sent me this book. It's got an inscription. I've never seen this book before. It's about poetry.
Do you like poetry?
No.
Neither did your father. This is my late husband's study. I don't come here much. I remember Harry's group used to identical books. To communicate, you see. Without the source book, no one could crack the code. Here you go. It's strange seeing it in his chair. Oh, no, please. It's okay. Harry was a lot like your dad, you know. Those things that happened in the war, they never spoke about it. It bore heavy on them, though. Your father became a closed person, never talked much. I do know he loved you, Simon, in his own way.
Well, he seems to be talking to me now. So how does this work?
Well, normally what one would do is write a message, then look up the words in a book. Note the place as the number of the page, and then the number of the position of the word on that page. This way, the message could travel as a series of numbers. The recipient simply takes a copy of the same book and looks up the words.
I didn't get a series of numbers. I got a book with underlined words.
What do you mean?
Maybe Dad sent me a message, only the other way around. Well, maybe he wants me to decode the words into numbers. Coordinates. Weapon stashes. 13, 14. No, now we've got it. So it's 51. 51 point. I know this place.
You do?
I was sent there to investigate.
Europe is changing. We're facing new threats, and an old enemy is rearing his head from the east again. I think that our agency is going to be decisive in building up a new Europe, because we have the knowledge and the capabilities to put the Union back on the map again, independently from America. And the Netherlands will be key to that success of change ties. What we need is new, fresh, ambitious, young ears and eyes for the Union. So I'm offering you more responsibilities, together with an upgrade in pay, of course. If you don't mind putting in the extra hours, that is.
No, not at all.
Okay. We'll talk later. It seems that Mr. Fox is less dysfunctional than I thought. He could become a risk. Tail him and report only to me.
Sorry dat ik zo laat ben. De baas wilde me spreken.
Oh, spannend.
Ja, volgens mij is het goed nieuws.
Oké.
Ik neem je mee het lunchen.
I've got ID in my pocket. Check my fucking pocket. Right pocket. Gosh!
What are you doing here?
I should be asking you, you fucking ape.
We're the neighborhood watch. We've had a lot of break-ins lately. A lot of Arabs pass through the street, you know?
Shouldn't you leave that to the police?
Police. When a man dies of old age, they come one after another. And when my mom gets robbed in broad daylight, there's not a cop inside.
Yeah, right. Hey. When you say one after another, do you mean that as a figure of speech?
No? Tuesday morning, a man like you, wearing gloves and all. And in the evening, another one, bringing in an ambulance and shit.
Do you mind saying that again?
About the man on Tuesday morning?
Sure. Tuesday evening, you had an ambulance with you. They're bigger than you.
Okay. Hi, my name's Simon Fox. I got your message?
Mark was a hard man to love. Always obsessing over things. But I did. I loved him. You're with the police, right?
Yeah.
Can't you look into his death?
Why would I want to do that?
Because his car burned out with him in it. On a deserted country road. I knew Mark. This doesn't sound like an accident to me.
I can't make any promises, but I'll look into it.
Mark was onto something. Something big. I think he wanted me to contact you because of this. A leap of faith, if you ask me. When Mark got interested in this Gladio thing he told you about, he found out it was never truly disbanded. No one would believe him, so he became more careful about his findings. And it goes up high. Real high.
Any names?
Anton de Porter. I don't think that I should say this, but Mark believed at the higher level Europol to be involved as well. You may as well have a look at all of his stuff in his study. You can take whatever you like. I wouldn't know what to do with it anyway.
Enough in here to make the government fall 3 times over.
Mark didn't want that. He just wanted democracy to work, not to be manipulated. He was supposed to meet Ben Somers next week. He wanted to put his trust in him. Now he can't.
Thank you, Bo. Cheers. I found some stuff. I was going through my father's things.
Apparently, he was with the Dutch resistance after his plane was shot down. It seems he had something to do with Operation Gladio.
Didn't somebody talk to you about that recently? The detective, what's his name?
Mark DeCoster, yeah.
Right. Well, sounds exciting. You didn't take him seriously, though, did you?
No. I had an interesting conversation with an old friend of my father's.
Well, I had an interesting conversation with Darno. He implied that maybe in the future he'll need me for more serious jobs.
More serious than what? Car smuggling, drug trafficking, organized crime. That's hardly a joke.
I don't know the details yet. I just think he meant I can move up. Never mind. So, what's your next step in this new hobby of yours? If there's anything I can look up for you, just say the word.
No, I'm fine. Like you said, gives me something to do. No pressure. How you doing?
Hello. Fine, thanks.
You got a terminal in there I could use?
Yeah, that's okay.
Excuse me, miss. My Dutch is a little rusty. Can you tell me what it says here?
Sure. Case has been referred to Europol. Please do not alter data.
Right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry. Do you know where I could find out who the case was referred to?
Just click here. Yeah?
Thank you.
Stem Anton Porter.
Is mooi, hè? Zo dichtbij.
Ja, mooi. You speak English?
I can try. You just missed a Joint Strike Fighter.
Ah, that's right, yeah. Has that runway been there long?
Yeah. 30s, 40s. Oh man, that's really nice. They're coming really close.
Sure.
So, where you from?
Ireland. Dublin. My dad flew with the RAF during the war.
Oh, really? So he's a hero.
In Britain, maybe. In Ireland, not so much.
Well, what did he fly?
B-25, I think.
Nice. You know this airport was fueled by Pluto during the war?
Pluto?
Pipelines under the ocean. They pump fuel all the way from Britain to the Western Front line. You know, here in these woods, you can still find structure, pump, house. Don't know the words, sorry.
All right. Thanks. Nice talking to you.
Yeah, sure.
Must have passed another camera by now.
Oké, dank u wel. Traffic control is no longer getting anything. Hey. Jij bent op mijn werk nu. Oké, dit is belangrijk. Oké. Well, I just found out I'm going to be a father.
Cheers.
Yes, this could become an issue.
Yes. But will it jeopardize the mission?
Could.
You have to find a way to get rid of him too, I think.
Yes, I agree.
Do you have a location?
I'll have one soon. Very soon.
Vorige week? De week ervoor? Ja. Maar waarom is hij dan niet te bereiken? Hallo. Maak je niet druk? Maak je niet druk. Ik bel hem anders zelf wel. Oké, komt goed. Hoi.
Mevrouw? Mevrouw? Kan ik uw telefoon gebruiken? Alsjeblieft.
I can speak English.
I'm late. I have to phone my wife. I left my phone behind. Stupid.
You want to use my phone?
Yeah, I can pay for the call if it's.
No, that's okay. You can call your wife. You don't need to pay.
Thank you so much. I won't be long. Mr. Summers? Hi, I'm Simon Fox, Europol Serious Organized Crime Unit. I was a friend of Mark DeCosta.
Yes? I can only make time between two meetings. So, it'll have to be a roadside restaurant of some kind between Amsterdam and The Hague. We won't have much time, but I'll be there.
I understand. I'll be there.
Sir?
Oh, dank u wel.
What did she say?
Sorry?
Your wife. What did she say?
Not pleased.
Make sure the press is ready.
besteedde aandacht aan de aanslag en verschillende regeringsleiders spraken hun afschuw uit. De teller staat nu op 4 doden en 12 gewonden. Partijleider De Porter gaf een persconferentie voor de verzamelde pers.
This is an outrage. It shows that anarchists are not the socially engaged squatters like we are led to believe. These are nothing less but cold-blooded terrorists. My dear colleague, Ben Somers, was among the victims.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that our agency, Europol, is appalled by this afternoon's attacks. And I would like to assure you that we will do our utmost.
The child is going to be fine.
Exactly. Miss Brand, it's Simon Fox. Listen, I don't have very much time. I don't know whose phone is bugged and whose isn't. I'm taking a leap of faith here. Are you by any chance a supporter of Anton de Porter?
Most certainly not.
What if I told you that I have a bag full of evidence that puts both de Porter and Director Darno in a very tight spot? I'm talking murder, illegal gun trafficking, and most likely attacking citizens during a false flag operation and a traffic jam to boost the no-nonsense law. Hello?
How do we meet?
Don't go anywhere. I'll come to you. How you doing? I really badly need a lift. Thank you well.
Were you married long?
Too long.
Life's a bitch. Hope you find a good lawyer, though. It's about time, huh? Now they can arrest those fuckers before they start killing.
You don't mind being checked like that? Having them read your emails?
What? I've got nothing to hide.
Yeah. Would you mind letting me out just here?
Yep.
Thank you well. Actually, I know this is a strange question, but like I say, I'm in the middle of a divorce. She only left me with the shirt on my back. Did you sell me that sweater? Don't even think about it. Very slowly take out that piece with your thumb and forefinger. Put it on the ground. Kick it towards me where I can see it. Yo! Hand in the dirt! Call off your monkey. Turn around. Now, you can fucking think about it. He dies. Move towards the door. Towards the door! Give us a kiss. Go on, go on.
Simon?
Price? That you?
Yes, it's me. Can we talk?
you armed?
I am. Are you?
I am. What do you want?
I thought you were going to stand in the way of this, new society, Simon. Darno, you really got to me, man. Made everything seem easy. I don't know how to put this. Look, if you can give me your word that you're mentally stable enough not to shoot me on the spot, I'll throw you my gun. I'd like to sit down and talk to you if that's okay.
Okay. Throw it towards the door.
I'm going to be your father, Simon.
Right. Well, that's great news.
We followed you around. Darno put me in with his goons. I figured we were just trying to figure out what you were up to. But they want you gone, Simon, and they'll stop at nothing. Everybody already voted in favor of this no-nonsense shit after the traffic jam attack, and I have a strong feeling the Porter himself is behind all of this.
You think?
All right, you were right. And I don't want my child to grow up in a world like this. We have to do something.
I've been doing a lot of research. It seems that Operation Gladio is very much alive. They took untraceable weapons from at least one of the depots. They used them in that attack. That detective I was telling you about, Mark DeCoster?
Yeah.
I found heaps of evidence at his house. He was going to spill the beans about everything, and then he was killed. They can even tie Darno to his murder.
Jesus.
I tried getting all of this to Matilda Brand, but Darno got in the way. Brand may be a by-the-book bitch, but she's as good as anything else I could think of.
She won't be useful for long, though.
What do you mean?
They're already replacing judges, crown prosecutors, everybody. I don't think she'll have more than a couple of days left in office. I believe command of regular police has been taken over already as well.
Shit. That means we gotta move fast.
I didn't know what you were up to. I simply took off. But this may be of use. Darno issued them to his team.
Right. Say, how did you find me anyway? I don't recall telling you about my little retreat.
Well, you carried a leaflet around in your wallet.
My mistake.
Cheers.
Which reminds me, what mistake have you made?
I'm sorry?
You found me. They're gonna find you. We're no longer safe here.
I checked in with Darno this morning. He doesn't know anything.
That your own car outside?
Yeah.
They probably put a tracker on your phone and your car the moment you joined Darno. You sure you don't have another gun?
It's Darno's men.
Now that your old friends are here, we gotta move fast. I've got to get to Matilda Brand.
How? These people don't play fair.
Neither do I. Go. Go! Hey, hold the door! Hold the door! Right leads to a parking lot. Left. Left.
Leads to an underground church. Find a car. I'll take the gun and deal with whoever comes after us. Then we'll meet up at the courthouse eventually.
No. Don't be stupid. You have a kid on the way.
This is your quest. I fucked up, Simon. You have to let me do this. We'll be fine. I know these guys. They're overconfident fuckers.
Either you lose him in the caves, or you shoot to kill. You got me?
I'll be fine. Go!
Bless you. What now?
I'm really sorry. You have a thing just... Help! Assistance! Sorry, help! Assistance, please.
Wat is er aan de hand?
This woman, she's sick. I have to get her to a hospital. You understand? A hospital? Yeah, that's my car. You move my car.
Okay.
I'll take her in this. I'll come back for that, okay?
Ja, oké. Kijk, heb je een man die zegt dat...
Okay, come on. Come on. You're fine. Let's get you over. Come on. Shh.
Dat hij naar een ziekenhuis gaat.
Dank u wel. Should be fine. Dank u wel. Fuck. You'll be fine. Attention all units. Possible bomb threat in the vicinity of the main train station. Suspects are Arabic. Repeat, Arabic. Black clothing, dark backpack. All units, please converge. Come on.
Thijs hasn't replied yet. You sure you're okay with this?
Maybe I should just stay here.
That's not a very good idea. You should join me in front of the cameras. Be out in the open. You'll no longer be a target if your face is all over the news.
Like they haven't got to the press yet? I mean, the roadblocks, the no-nonsense law.
I have my connections. Otherwise, I wouldn't still be here, right? I guarantee these journalists will get the message out. And then I'll try to make my case.
Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to introduce to you Simon Fox, Europol Liaison Officer, the man who brought the following to light. With the help of NATO's secret army Gladio, Anton de Porter, along with a group of high-ranking European officials, staged the attack on the traffic jam last week. Both the death of Ben Somers and the numerous civilian casualties have been orchestrated to popularize the no-nonsense law and to influence the coming elections. Mr. Fox has been through a great ordeal to unravel this plot. You've all received our research material through the secured link. Mr. Fox will now answer your questions.
What is it exactly that brought this on, Mr. Simon Fox?
No, this was not my investigation to begin with. I'm building on a huge body of evidence built up by a Dutch homicide detective named Mark de Koster.
Simon Fox. We have to find Darno. We haven't come this far to just make a ripple. Darno can give us names. De Porter.
It's complicated, Simon. You've done your bit. And I'm afraid I've got bad news.
a popular guy, but then I left for a long, long night. My friends let me down in a ditch. It is you I mostly miss. We used to be the best of friends. Well, I guess this is the end. Yeah. At the break of dawn, when I need to run and hide, but first I need to tell you, I'm a different person in the nighttime. I didn't mean to harm you. I'm a vampire.